love bugs, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Samara, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back for another week. And if you're new, I want to say welcome. If you haven't subscribed already, think about doing that before the end of this video. And if you like the video, go ahead and like it, and might as well share it so someone else can see what we're talking about this week. So I wasn't even planning on recording today, but something in my spirit is like moving and shaking and got my heart racing. And I want to talk about being a content creator. So to make a long story short, I had to film some content the other day for a brand, and I decided to do some behind the scenes filming of like how I go about filming and all the good things that could possibly come from filming in public and stepping outside of your comfort zone. And so I did some behind the scene footage, and I made a cute little video just basically saying, don't be scared, don't be embarrassed, don't be worried, like go out there and create the content, post it. You never know what can come from it. I posted it on TikTok and I posted it on Instagram. And when I tell you, TikTok and Instagram are two totally different playgrounds. Like when I think of TikTok, it is the big kids playground, like no holds barred, oh I'm gonna kick sand in your face type playground. Where Instagram is kind of like pre-K, like you might get pushed a little bit, you might get tugged, a little rough game of tug of war, but it's nothing too serious that'll shake you up. TikTok, we're gonna talk about TikTok. We're gonna talk about TikTok. Okay, so like I was saying, this week I kind of want to talk about being a content creator and just really putting yourself out there and not worrying about what other people have to say. I've always told myself for a long time, what's meant for you is meant for you. I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in God. So I always say that God made a plan for you that is meant for you to achieve and succeed. He didn't make this plan or this vision for everyone, because if so, then everyone would be doing it. So I have always kind of dabbled in what I felt was my calling. Both of my parents are very successful entrepreneurs. My mom has a very long-lived career life in the cosmetology industry and opening different salons and schools. My sister is following in her footsteps. And I went to college, 4 years, graduated with a bachelor's degree in communications, and I never really pursued anything in that field until now. I realized this, I don't want to say it's my calling, but I find joy in being a creative person, and my creativity is through the camera. I've always loved being in front of the camera, behind the cameras, understanding kind of basic editing skills, like nothing crazy movie style editing, nothing wild like that, but just basic editing to be able to release some creativity that I have bundled up throughout my work week, throughout my life. So I decided to kind of really dive face first into content creating about this time last year. This is February 2023 right now. So I would say like around February, March-ish, I lucked up and a piece of my content that I was sharing went viral, and I kind of carried along the back tails and carried that as long as I could. And once that died down, I found a passion in just sharing what I wore, sharing funny dating comedy that I was going through as I was navigating the single ocean waves and whatnot. But I really find joy in just sharing what I do, not like overly exposing myself or like giving you guys too much information, but like I enjoy being a very relatable person who's very open and candid. So fast forward, like I was saying, I decided to post, and I'm in my phone, I'm just trying to keep up with the TikTok mayhem, so like I was saying, I did some work for a brand the other day, and I've been working with a lot of very well-known brands more recently because I'm doing much better work, I feel as though, and brands are seeing that. So yeah, some of my branding work is gifted, some of it is paid collabs. Either or, I love doing both types of work because benefits come from both. You can always build up a gifted collab to it being paid, and you can exceed your paid collab amount and keep kind of growing upon that set rate that you may have as a creator. So I started taking this seriously about this time last year, and slowly I was reaching out to brands myself. I joined a few like third-party websites and apps that would kind of help push you out there. The main one I liked was called Aspire, and I still kind of use Aspire kind of now. I'll see certain emails of brands and campaigns that they have coming, and if I'm interested, I will apply. But most of the time I'm doing kind of my own kind of shooting my shot in DMs or emails of brands. And once big name brands started reaching out, I realized, okay, I have a few people in my corner that truly understand this industry, who work in social media, who work in PR, and kind of assist me with what I want to do. So I reached out to my homegirls, Tamika and Ariana. They are also, one is my line sister, one is my sorority. Well, they're both sorority sisters, but one is my line sister. And we basically sat down and I just wanted to understand more of the creative side of this industry, and they were able to help me with coming up with rates and packages and all that good stuff that goes into content creating. And when these big name brands started reaching out, I was just sending back basically a response email about what I think I could bring to them, all the benefits of us collabing together, and basically letting them know, hey, I do have a starting rate, and let's chit chat more if you're open to it and if it aligns with the brand. So that took off, and certain brands I've been working with numerous times over and over. So I've built up a really good rapport with these brands, and I've been able to kind of increase my rates as the times go on and as the kind of idea behind the concept gets bigger as the brand grows. So with that being said, fast forward to yesterday, I did some behind the scenes work for a brand, and I put a little inspiring message to like motivate other creatives out there to just keep going. Don't worry about what other people are saying. And I posted it to Instagram, mad love on Instagram, like fire emojis, heart emojis, like all of this good stuff. TikTok, let's open TikTok. Let's open TikTok. So let's see. This was the, I'm gonna mute this, but this was the video I posted on TikTok the other day. Just some behind the scenes shots of me like just filming for the campaign I'm working on. And I put a really cute inspiring message. And then today I actually posted the work. Mind you, I started responding to certain people's comments, letting them know, hey, like some people aren't embarrassed to do this. Like some people are actually getting paid to do this. Like sometimes you can get X amount of money for said paid post. And I never specifically said a brand name because I don't want to divulge like what brands give what type of rates and budgets and all of that works behind the scenes, because that's for you as a creator or you wanting to start this journey you need to find out and work towards. So I just mentioned like I've been paid up to 5K for a post before. And everyone, of course, jumped on the next post thinking it was that one. And I'm just like, I never specified what post I got 5K for. I never specified the specific brand that I was pinpointing and talking about. I happened to put some words on top of a video that I had raw behind the scenes B-roll footage too, to try and inspire others. And it just lit something in me to remind me that everyone is not meant to see the vision. Point blank, period, like Carisha and JT, like straight like that. Some people don't understand why people have certain callings. Some people don't understand why some individuals go to school for 8+ years to be a doctor. Some people don't understand why they decide to have 2 or more kids when they truly only see themselves having 1. It's like everyone's not meant to see everything. And this whole content creator world that is now kind of growing day by day, everyone doesn't understand it. Some people think it's silly. Some people are like, oh, you're in the way, or I would never do that in public. And it's like, okay, well, I would never wear what you're wearing in public, honestly. I would never say some of the things you say to your husband in public. Like, it's just wild that there's so much negativity around a simple post that was meant to just inspire others. I never meant for it to harm anyone, to cause this much uproar, but I will say, strategically, I knew what I was doing aligning these 2 posts. I'm very kind of forward thinking when it comes to posting certain things, especially if it's a collab where I know I want eyes on the video. And again, sometimes everything isn't always taken positively, and at the end of the day, a brand is getting those looks, getting the views, and someone in that stream of comments is going to want to, hey, what is this brand? What are they having? What is the uproar on this post? It's bringing eyes to the brand. And again, it was nothing negative on my end. It's just people coming up with their own fathom ideas as they sit in their living room or in their bed scrolling TikTok. But yeah, it's just like I was truly just trying to help other people realize that you can do whatever you put your mind to it and not to be afraid. But I see and I understand why some people never chase their dream. I see why some people really take a beating when they hear a negative comment. Now, I will say I'm very blessed. I'm very confident in what I do and in what I say and how I carry myself. And when I post, I know I'm making myself susceptible to millions of comments, millions of opinions, and everyone thinking that their opinion is correct and the right thing and factual. And I get it. Y'all should have seen my comments, my DMs when the whole viral situation happened last year when I was dating a person and gave a minor little suggestion about what I did for the free, what I gifted a man for free. If you want to know about that, comment below, put a smoke signal, because that will represent what I gifted the man. I gifted him a cigar. So if you want to know about this viral thing that took off on The Real, E! News, Kevin Hart. A whole bunch of platforms were talking about it for a while. Put a smoke signal behind in the comments, and I'll talk about that next video. But yeah, I knew what I was doing by posting the video and just being strategic with what I was doing. But like I was saying, I see why people don't want to put themselves out there because of all the negativity that can come from it. And mind you, you may never see these people. You may never hear from these people again, but it does take a toll on you knowing that someone's opinion is not the best positive outcome of you. Knowing that you put yourself out there and seeing that it's not taken in a positive way, it can be disheartening. And you do have to have a certain level of confidence and that tough layer of skin to be on social media platforms, because not every post you post is going to be bubbly eyes with hearts and you go girl and fire emojis. Some comments are going to just be hateful people who are not meant to understand what you're doing. So you really have to have a true understanding and psychological understanding as well about these social platforms and what they're meant to do. They're meant to put people on a platform for everyone to see. And when everyone is able to see you, that gives everyone the open gun range firing signal to go and shoot at you. But honestly, if you just keep in mind that these people's opinions are not making or breaking you, they're not paying your bills, they're physically not hurting you. Mentally, I can't speak on what they do for you, but physically, I know these comments are not hurting you. Mentally, I pray that if these comments are affecting you, that you find a way to pull yourself out of that and realize that they're TikTok fingers, they're Instagram fingers, they're Twitter fingers, and that what's meant for you is meant for you, because whatever your calling may be, whether you're an artist sitting here watching this, whether you're an exotic dancer sitting here watching this, whether you're a content creator, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a mom who just wants to be the best stay-at-home mom in the world for her kids, I want this to be a calling and a sign that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That even if your partner doesn't understand what you're doing, if your parents don't understand what you're doing, if your work friends don't get why you are taking a step forward or taking a step back in your life, that it's meant for you to understand. It's not meant for them, because if it was, they would be right there next to you, doing the same moves and going through the motions with you. So yeah, I want to like get back on track with the whole social media, but something in my heart just was like shaking and rocking, and I was like, I get why people don't want to post. I get why I always hear the inspirational voices on like voiceovers on the TikToks and Instagrams, like, post your shit. Don't be scared. Shoot it, film it, take it out of your ass, post it. Like, I see why I always see those, because people need to hear that. People need to realize everyone is given an idea and a vision for a reason. So if that vision and reason for you is to be a content creator and you have the tools and the capability to be able to execute that, then do it. But okay, back to TikTok. Like, again, strategically, I knew what I was doing, trying to bring traffic to my page. I did not think it was going to take off like it did. I will say that. I knew strategically I would have people having negative and positive views on my behind the scenes content about going and chasing your dreams and putting a tripod up in the middle of the aisle and filming the work for that brand to see or for that collaboration. But I didn't think that it was going to take off like this. But I'm happy, because at the same time, it's still giving a positive feedback for some people, and it's causing a conversation. I always like when my pieces cause a conversation, and it's not something negative I did at all. I'm not out here like smoking crack cocaine, like doing wild stuff. Like, yeah, no. It's because I'm inspiring. I'm trying to help other people see that they can do this too. But not everyone's meant to see the vision. Not everyone is going to take the time out to research behind what content creators can get paid. I know content creators on social media right now that are getting almost 40K for a post. 40K for a post, like, it's doable, it's possible, but some people don't get it. Some people don't get it, and they won't ever want to open their minds and be open-minded to understand that brands are paying more and more for people to be their own content creators, to create user-generated content. People want to see other people using these products. For example, something like Cream of Nature. I don't want to see someone who may not have the same type of hair or hair type that this product is for. Like, if you're not actually going to be using these products, then I get why brands want people who have expressed interest in these products or have tried these products and want to do reviews, like, because you're getting true, real feedback and different types of advice from these people who are willing to put their reviews out there, basically. Okay, so I'm trying to find these comments, but it's wild. It's wild with a capital W. All of these from my inspirational posts. Oh, those are people who wanted to follow me, but like, it just goes on. And I can open this up even more. Where do I go more? View all, okay. It just keeps going. But yeah, we like the traffic, so it's nothing crazy or bad. But I just wanted to tell people who are watching this video, again, this was a very impromptu video, more like a rant. I know it was all over the place, but you get it. You get what I'm trying to say. The negativity people express on social media, I really want people who are creatives on these platforms to really understand that don't let these people's words affect you. Keep going, keep posting, keep creating, because at the end of the day, what you're doing, someone's going to see that. Someone is going to see what you're doing and be inspired, or feel as though, hey, let me try that too. Let me get up out of my bed from scrolling all day, judging people, and let me try something different. This person is telling me this is achievable, and I don't have anything going for myself right now, or I have extra time, or I need to find another source of income. Why not try this and give it a whirl? I have a phone, I have social media. Put them together. Make 2 + 2 = 4. Some of y'all got the math and it ain't mathing because you're just so negative and shut off and closed-minded, and that's okay, because it's more work for us as creatives out here. It's giving us more opportunities, and it's still coming across y'all screens as a view, which these brands want. So, I know that was a mouthful, but like I said, I wanted to get that point across. Keep going, keep posting, keep creating, keep allowing things in your life that you see, that you experience, that you feel inspire you. Keep being a creative, whether that's a doctor and you're being creative in the operating room with making sure your staff is fully equipped with everything you need, or making sure that your kids have all the learning tools and toys that they need to be able to make you a more efficient stay-at-home mom. Whatever you aspire to be, in any creative way, shape, or form, do it. I'm stamping this. I'm telling you guys, I believe in you. I want you guys to keep going. I want you guys to keep posting and sharing, because it's going to get across to someone who needs to see it. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I promise the next couple videos will not be a rant. There will be something on track. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys are subscribed and you like and you share. And until next week, I'll see you later, love bugs. Bye.